they started playing the rap music for me. You notice that? It was all funk till now. You know what I mean? But yeah, my name's David. Sorry, I work in retail. When you work in retail, you gotta remember the important stuff. Like you fold clothes, you help customers, you contemplate suicide. You know what I mean? I've been considered for Employee of the Month right now, which is really cool. Thank you. It was odd because that's like not one of my life goals. You know what I mean? Employee of the Month in retail. Yeah, that's what I want. No. But my manager told me, he said, David, you need to be more vigilant in your department because someone stole a jacket. And if you could find the person that stole that jacket, we'll give you Employee of the Month. And I got really excited until I remembered I'm the one that stole the jacket. You know what I mean? Right? Because it's actually this jacket I'm wearing right now. I'm dead serious. Like, it's a nice, cool jacket. Like, you know what I mean? I look like a rapper. That's why I play the rap music. But like, I saw it, and I was like, it was like $80, and I was like, I'll be damned if I have to fold up something I can't afford. You know what I mean? So I folded it up and put it in my pants and walked out. You know what I mean? Didn't catch me. But yeah, you're probably wondering, David, you don't seem to like your job. You know what I mean? You're stealing stuff. Like, how are you able to be considered for Employee of the Month? One answer: drugs. I do drugs before I go in. You know what I mean? And I hide the drugs in different spots of the store. You know what I mean? So I put, right, look at her. She's like, oh my God. I hide drugs in different parts of the store. I hide coke in the break room, LSD in the fitting room, and I hide weed where no one will look for it in a box of Skechers shoes. No one's gonna open that up. I know for a fact no one's gonna open that up. And each drug has like a different effect on me when I'm like working. You know what I mean? When I'm high on weed, I get kind of paranoid. You know what I mean? Because I think somebody can smell it on me. I'm afraid, like, because I work in Frisco, so I think like one of those old white ladies is gonna call the cops on me or something. You know what I mean? In that case, like, what do I do? You know what I mean? Who do I call? You know what I mean? Who am I calling? Kaepernick? You know what I mean? Can he help me out? Like, you know what I mean? I wouldn't even call him either. Like, I would just like take a knee if like he'd come through like the ceiling like a superhero. Right? My black senses were tingling. Yes, Colin. Yes. You know what I mean? When I do LSD at work, I get really like super into the system. I'm like, yo, this is a whole system against me. Like, I'm a proud black man. You know what I mean? Start feeling like a slave, like a new slave or whatever. So I started making them Negro spirituals, but for retail. You know what I mean? Fold in the clothes, fold in the clothes, my children. Yo, I'm gonna be honest, all the white people laughing way too hard at that joke. Like, I'm kidding. And then when I'm on coke at work, I'm just very like confused and agitated. I'm folding up shirts. I'm like, man, who wants to buy this? Like, why am I folding this up? You know what? I'm gonna steal it. I just put it in my, like, it's from women. It's not even in my like size. You know, I'm just stealing random stuff. But yeah, I got a second job because I need money for drugs. And I work as an assistant basketball coach for a Little League basketball team. And we had a playoff game in Toronto, Canada. You know what I mean? On our way there, the head coach told me, he said, hey, David, if we win this game, you get an extra $90. You know what I mean? So I immediately started thinking about all the weed I can buy with that extra $90. You know what I mean? I was really hyped, you know? So we get there, it's in Toronto, and the referee stops us before the game, and he says, like, oh, there's this kid who's playing on the other team named Little Johnny, and he has a disability, you know what I mean? So when he goes up, you gotta let him take shots so he can feel included. We're like, all right, bet, you know, no problem, you know what I mean? So then we get to the game or whatever, and then like the game is like flows through, you know what I mean? Gets to like the middle of the fourth quarter, and we're like pretty much tied, and they bring out Little Johnny. And we're all like, okay, cool, we're gonna let this kid shoot or whatever. And they pass the kid the ball, and he takes a shot, and he makes it, right? We're like, oh, great job, yeah, man. You know what I mean? Then we go up the court, we miss, come back, Johnny takes another shot, sinks it. We're like, yeah, okay, Johnny. And then we go back up the court, we miss, and then this time he got the ball, takes it down like LeBron James or something, right? Stops 10 feet in front of the arc, knocks down another three-pointer. So I'm like, yo, I need to call a timeout real quick. You know what I mean? I look at my kids, they're like 9 or 10 years old. I'm like, yo, you have to guard that kid, man. And they're like, no, I can't. No, man, I can't. Like, bro, listen, you got to guard him. Like, no, Coach David, no, he has a disability. I'm like, he has a triple-double. That's what he's got. Like, you know what I mean? Needless to say, we lost. Johnny ended the game with 25 points, 10 rebounds, 15 assists. It was like we had a disability, like, you know what I mean? All love the little Johnny, you know what I mean? On our way back from Toronto, we hopped on a plane. I was really upset, and I decided to take a Xanax to like relax, you know what I mean? Anybody here familiar with the rapper Drake? Drake. And then there's a song he has with a Texas rapper named Travis Scott called Sicko Mode. And in that song, Drake says, I took half a Xan, 15 hours till I land, had me out like a light. Like, you guys, of course you guys don't know. Whatever. But I thought to myself, like, that would be a cool thing. You know, I'm in Toronto, I'm gonna take a Xan, you know what I mean? Didn't work out that way. I was just like having a terrible time. Like, I was just like lit, just cussing people out. Just, oh my God, like, you know what I mean? How college students are on Xans. And the flight attendant's like, yo, you need to chill out or else gonna kick you off the plane wherever we're at. And then I was like, whatever, man, I'm talking tough. Like, man, whatever, I could stay wherever we at, you know what I mean? It don't matter, you know what I mean? And I found out we were over Syracuse, New York, and I was like, that's the worst city in America. I'm not staying there, you know what I mean? Got all the Nazis there and stuff. You ever heard about that? Yeah, they're being wild racist at my old university. All right, so I'm gonna end with this. So I decided to go to the bathroom to like calm down, whatever, and but I'm off of Xan. So like to me, the plane is doing like World War II kamikaze maneuvers, in my opinion, like just going all over the place. So I can't really stand, so I end up getting on one knee, then Colin Kaepernick just shoots through. You know what I mean? All right, thank you. My name is David. You guys have been great. All right.